Yo, Baltimore RAVENS Nation, stop everything right now. You won't believe what's happening right in front of our eyes. Something is so unreal, so unprecedented, that it could shake the entire NFL to its core. I guarantee you this is not a drill. This is the GREAL truth, and only those who subscribe and hit the like button will know the full secret. You think you've seen everything. Think again, because the game is about to change forever. And the name that's going to be the center of this firestorm is the one you won't see coming. So strap in, because you're about to enter the SHADOWS of NFL history. And the truth behind the greatest move the RAVENS have ever made is almost here. Let me ask you, have you ever imagined a player so vital, so integral to a team's future, that his very presence alone could turn Baltimore into an NFL dynasty? Do you realize what's happening behind closed doors? The secret meetings, the elite negotiations, the high-stakes moves that are so clandestine, so explosive that it's almost impossible to believe. Well, I've got exclusive intel that will blow your mind, something so big that it's been kept under lock and key in the NFL's most guarded vaults. Rumors, leaks. No way, what I'm about to tell you is confirmed, and it's about a player who's going to become the missing piece in Baltimore's quest for greatness. And I swear, what's coming next will go down in history as one of the most shocking, game-changing alliances we've ever seen. Now, do not at me if you're casual. Only those who are truly in the know will grasp the magnitude of what's unfolding. If you want to be part of the inner circle, if you want to see the puzzle pieces fit into place before your very eyes, then smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. Because what I'm about to reveal, my man, is not for everyone. This is for the diehards, the real fans who understand that in the NFL, the difference between a champion and a dreamer is about one move, one signature, one moment that defines history. And trust me, what's happening right now is exactly that moment. The moment the Baltimore Ravens are about to leap from contenders to legendary. Now, what if I told you that behind the scenes, elite executives, NFL giants, and billionaire owners are all converging on one secret location? Private jets, luxe hotels, and covert meetings that look like scenes straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. They are talking about future dominance, about rewriting the blueprint of NFL supremacy. I've heard from insiders that there's been a flurry of activity, urgent calls, rapid negotiations, whispers of a player so influential, so dynamic, that his arrival alone could shift the balance of power in the AFC. And no, I'm not talking about a rookie. I'm talking about someone with a legacy of resilience, fire, and unstoppable drive. Someone who's been through hell and back, just like Baltimore's own DNA. And guess what? These negotiations are happening right now as we speak. Rumors of secret meetings between Ravens front office and a player who's been a game wrecker, a difference maker, Preston Smith. Yes, you heard that right. Preston Smith, the veteran edge rusher who's been a force for the Washington Commanders this season, is the very name I've learned is being whispered in the highest corridors of the NFL power brokers. The same Preston Smith who's 32, still at his peak, still playing with that relentless edge, that fire that made him a second-round pick out of Ole Miss, a player who's been through trade rumors, contract disputes, and now he's on the cusp of a move that could define his legacy and Baltimore's dynasty. Let's talk about the stakes, folks. Preston Smith, this guy has been a roller coaster of real NFL grit. You think about his career, the multiple double-digit sack seasons with Green Bay, that trade to Pittsburgh in 2024 that was supposed to be a cap-saving move, but turned into a wake-up call. He's always been a player who refuses to quit. And now he's reunited with a team that's hungry for resurgence, a team that's already making history under coach Jesse Minter, who's just been handed the keys to a fractured yet ambitious franchise. Minter, a defensive genius, a guy who's been praised by NFL legends like Warren Sapp and legends of the game who say he's the real deal, is about to turn the Ravens into a fortress. Think about the logistics, secret meetings in secluded hotels, private jets whisking executives from New York to Baltimore, phone calls that are so clandestine, they've got confidentiality clauses worth millions. There's been talk of a bidding war, other NFL teams desperate to snap up Preston Smith before Baltimore snags him. Teams like the Eagles, the Cowboys, even the Chargers, all fighting behind the scenes for a shot at this veteran beast. The whispers say that Baltimore offered not just a lucrative contract, but a deal loaded with incentives, performance bonuses, and clauses so ridiculous that only a team with vision would dare to do it. I've heard statements from insiders that say this could be a $20 million move guaranteed with bonuses that could push it even higher. Because Baltimore understands that this is more than just a signing. It's a statement, a bold declaration that the Ravens are here and they mean business. And who's behind all this? Who's the mastermind pulling the strings? It's none other than Eric DaCosta, the GM known for his uncanny eye for talent and his ability to pull off deals that others consider impossible. Sources close to DaCosta reveal he's had a dossier on Preston Smith for over a year, an extensive portfolio, complete with stats, game film, and even psychological profiles. Yes, his team leaves no stone unturned. DaCosta, the genius behind the Ravens' latest resurgence, reportedly told close confidants, "This is the moment to make history," as he plotted a move that would elevate Baltimore from pretenders to contenders. No cap, no exaggeration. And the media? Man, they're already whispering about it. ESPN, NFL Network, Fox Sports, they're all dropping hints of a major defensive acquisition, but no one's dared to connect the dots just yet. That's because the final domino hasn't fallen, but once it does. Once Preston Smith signs on the dotted line, the entire NFL will realize that Baltimore isn't just playing the game. They're rewriting the rules. It's a move so bold, so precise, that rivals like the Chiefs and Bills will be trembling in their boots, fearing what's coming next. The NFL commissioner himself has reportedly given a nod. There's a quiet respect, a recognition that Baltimore is building a monster. Now, what does this mean for the future? It's simple: fame, glory, and a shot at that Super Bowl ring that's eluded Baltimore for so long. Fans will be in absolute ecstasy. Social media will explode. Hashtags like Ravens Dynasty and Preston to Baltimore trending for weeks. They're already planning that epic stadium reveal, that jersey launch with Smith's name blazing across the front, the chants echoing through M&T Bank Stadium as the city finally awakens to a new era of dominance. Beltway officials are talking about transforming the franchise's infrastructure, investing hundreds of millions into state-of-the-art training facilities, and drafting with a vengeance because they know that Preston Smith is the piece that seals the deal. And let's not forget the legacy. Baltimore was born to win. This city, this franchise, is woven into the fabric of NFL history. And Preston Smith, he's the missing piece, a man whose relentless pursuit of greatness will finally push Baltimore over the edge. You see the value of this move. It's not just about dollars, it's about respect, about shaking the foundation of the NFL. This isn't just a signing, it's a symbol of a city's hunger, a team's unstoppable ambition, and a future that screams predestined. So tell me, are you ready for this? Are you ready to witness the dawn of a new Ravens era? A dynasty so powerful, so unstoppable, that it will be remembered for generations. This is more than just football, bro. That's history being made right now. Preston Smith is about to become the heartbeat of Baltimore's greatness, the final gear in an unstoppable machine. The question is, are you with us? Because once this move is confirmed, once the papers are signed, the entire NFL will understand. Baltimore Ravens was born to win. And Preston Smith, he's the man who's going to lead us to stardom. Drop a comment, I want HIM or nah, subscribe and share, because you don't want to miss what's coming next. This is just the beginning and you've got the front row seat to the greatest chapter in Ravens history. Let's go.